Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCrafts.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I work in Scotland. I was just playing at my craft desk today and I was doing a bit of emboss resist and sponging, and I was playing with a set we've had for a while. High Tide. I just adore this set. I love the lighthouse, and really quite excited that there's a new set in the catalogue with a lighthouse in it and some boats and things. I think it's the Sail Away Suite it's called. I haven't got around to buying it yet because I've got lots of other things that I'm excited about in the new catalogue, and like everybody else I can only get a few things at a time. So I came up with this wee vignettes, just wee picture thing. So I was trying to put this together to make a card, but the proportion was all wrong. So I was about to start doing another wee picture and put together the wee card, and I thought, do you know what? Someone might want to actually watch this process. So, and it is, you know, when I was, what I'll be trying to do is, I was putting, I'm going to layer this up because I wanted to show I was going to showcase this paper. I'll bring some of it out and let you have a look. Oh dear, come out, wherever you are. It's I've not got a catalogue handy, it's through because I was doing a bit of an order earlier. So I think it's called the Sail Away Suite, but if you have a wee look in your new catalogue you'll see, look at that, it's just beautiful paper. Look, there's a reef knot, because if you were in the Guides of Brownies or been in a sailing family you'll know that's a reef knot. It's a strong knot, and so we've got that beautiful knots and this lovely the Sailing Times type of paper, so you know, for sailing families or people that live near the coast, or it's been an American type newspaper, but hey, that looks nice. It's like in sepia kind of look, antique look. These knots are delicious, and it's got so much texture here, like a wee canvasy background as well. And I like these kind of, I don't know, seaweedy type plants, things that you would see floating about in the water. And again, they've got this sort of texture, canvasy texture to it. It's lovely, sort of grey and black. I like that. These gorgeous nautical stripes, again with a canvasy texture. And I like these stripes. Are these called imperial stripes or something? These are beautiful. Then we've got the lighthouses, and on the back it's a beautiful stripe. That's on the stripe. Oh gosh, look at these nautical tools. All your finding your way about compass and ship's compass, and I don't know what else, what the rest of them are all called, but I know they're all navigational tools. I've already shown you the lighthouse. This gorgeous, oh, you know, I'm going to go back to that. It's like a Regency stripe, isn't it? And then, this is a nice stripe too. I like the colours, the navy, and I think it's balmy blue. Well, we've looked at that. We've looked at the knots. We've got this bit, I'm using some of this in my card, the compass. Compasses, I don't know what the plural for compass is. Compasses. Compassi, I don't know. A pile of compasses, I don't know. And a map. And I have a nautical map, I think. And on this paper with the yachts, I'm going to use a piece of this in the card I'm making. And it's got this lovely green stripe as well. I think it's like mossy meadow and a crumb cake and very vanilla here. So anyway, I'm going to pop all the extra paper out of the way and go back to the card I was showing you. I had something in my head and I was playing away, and then it just didn't look balanced to me. I can't explain balance. I think sometimes it's just in your own eye. So I was doing a bit of paper layering to show off this gorgeous paper, and I've actually, before I do the stamping, I'll just layer this up ready, and then we'll do another wee scene that's on a piece of paper. So I was doing a bit of white embossing. I know I have done quite a lot of that recently on video, but you know, just the same, I thought you would like to see it because I'm showcasing some new paper and maybe showcasing a stamp set that you maybe already have, High Tide, and you know, like me, haven't been making enough use of it. I absolutely adore the set. So I thought it would be good to combine, and it'll keep me satisfied just now until I buy the sailing set. So I've just, don't worry about the measurements because I will put them up on my blog. They will be in centimetres because that's what I work on when I'm working on cards. But you know, there's converters. You can get an app to convert centimetres to inches if you want to download one, if you'd rather work in inches but you want to use the proportions I have. So then these lovely wee yachts, did you see where I put the glue? I'm just like, it is Saturday evening and I was just having a bit of crafty time while my hubby's watching some football. I have actually been enjoying watching the ladies football, and it's the England Japan game. No, that's rubbish. Scotland played Japan today. It's the England Argentina game, and much as I'm interested in, well, more interested in ladies, I really don't like professional male football. It bores me. It's too much carry on, too much histrionics. And to be honest, don't really enjoy the rules of football. I don't even understand the rules of football. But I think that the Scotland ladies have done pretty well, and the England ladies to get to the World Cup. I don't know much more about it, I'm not a follower. So there, I was going to put that there, and then this on here, which kind of would have been okay, but then I decided I had this little bit of the twine that goes with this sweet. I only had a little bit because it was a bit I got when I was at, where was it, on stage, and I thought it would be quite nice to put the knot there. I've got, where's it going? Oh, this is dreadful. Oh yeah, here it is. I've got one of the embellishments from an anchor here, and I thought I could put an anchor down here and the knot there, and then when I put this on, would that go up there? And I was playing about with it, and it just doesn't look right at all. So I've gone for it's not quite a square, but I've gone for 7 centimetres by 8 centimetres here, and I'm going to layer that onto a navy blue mat once I've done my stamping, and I just think it will just sit there just a little bit more even. It just looks all a bit, that will go a bit further over there, and then that will go probably about there because a bit space for the note and a bit space for that. So that kind of looks a bit more balanced to me. So I've tied a reef knot in the string, and then I'm going to be attaching it to the bottom of here. So often I come on and I don't actually know where I'm going with the card when I come on, but I was just amusing myself for a wee while here, and then I just thought I would just share it with you. So just a wee bonus video just to share. So I put some snail on the back. I'm not even, do you know what I mean? I'm tired and I'm not even telling you what I'm doing properly here, but hey. So what I should have done was do this as a live. I've not plucked up the courage yet to do a live video, But watch this space, I will have a go soon. So I'm kind of got an idea in my head how I want this reef knot to lie, somewhere in the middle. Do you remember tying reef knots when you were in brownies or guides or cubs or scouts or whatever, or sailing club? So it's left over right and under, and then right over left and under. I can't even do it again because I kind of did it and then I cut it a wee bit so because I decided it would look nicer if these bits were apart, so I've cut it so I can't redo it for you. But if you don't know how to tie a reef knot, then do you know there's plenty of YouTube videos to show you how to do that. So there you go. So I'm going to put this on with dimensional simply because this is already raised a bit, so we'll raise it again. I thought I had a sheet that was started. Yeah, this one. Always end up with too many open. So we'll put, I don't want to come off the sheet, what's going on here? Right, I'm just going to pop a couple in each, one in each corner. Maybe a couple down the middle just to try and support it a bit, and I put one a bit close to the bits of rope. I think we'll put another one on to there just to keep them in. Okay, so then take the back off. Do you know what, this isn't Saturday night at all on my blether. Might be Saturday night before you see it, but this is Friday night. Been on holiday this week, so I've kind of lost track of what day's what. It's been quite nice. That's 2 weeks I've been up at back to the day job on Monday, so the reality, back to routines and things. So there you go. Ship's compass, some sailing boats, yachts, dinghies. I don't know one from the other, but I know plenty of you out there do know one from the other. And I'm going to pop this anchor on, and I did have some glue dots, but I was using them. Where have I left them? Where have you left them? Here they are, in a box. I was packing up my June kits and I was needing these to pack all the wee trinkets that people are getting. Really excited. My June kit was really successful. Quite a lot of people wanting to buy it from me, so I'll be excited to, I'll be coming on soon to show you what the July kit's going to be. If anyone wants to know further information about my card kits, just going to pop that under there as well, just to pop another one under and keep it firm so it doesn't fall off. So does your anchor hold in the storms of life? Do you remember that? That was like a boys brigade hymn really in my church. Anyway, I'm blethering. So basically the picture is going to be similar to this one, but a bit more compact. So it's kind of rocky outcrop, the light post sitting on it, and then the birds flying around the lighthouse, and that's all that my picture is about. So it's going to be, I'm going to stamp the rocky outcrop and the lighthouse. I'm going to do that, and then emboss resist, and then just a bit of sponge in to give it a kind of stormy feel about it. So just bear with me and we'll get ready to do that. So I did have a few things ready. So we've got our embossing buddy. So embossing. And then we're going to block up the stamps. Whoops. So let's get, whoops. This can be done as a two-step stamp, but I'm just using one part of the lighthouse stamp. I'm using that bit, and we'll do the rocky bit after. I'm going to put the lighthouse in first and then kind of put some rocks in amongst it. So we need Versamark, ink up my stamp. I did use the embossing buddy, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I couldn't remember if I had or not. I've got more ink than I need. I love Versamark because you can use that just like a watermark, so I'm just putting it fairly near the bottom of the page and towards the left hand corner. Yeah, it's going to change the composition a wee bit, but I just think it should work. So there's the lighthouse stamped on with the Versamark. I'll just put this in the cleaning tub and I will get the rocky outcrop. I don't need a lot of this, just enough to ground my lighthouse. So, and then Versamark on this. It's inked up. Now you see it has got a wee space, but once I put it over it's quite hard when you're doing it with this. It's close enough. I'm just going to put just a wee bit more there just to bring it so there's no not a big gap there. Yeah, I think that will be fine. So of course I've gone, oh Jarvis, where's my protective piece of paper that I had? There we go. Just an old piece of scrap here. Right, so we'll put this on, and white embossing powder. I'm waiting for a delivery of new white embossing powder. I've hardly any left in here, but it's enough. It'll be enough to do the job. In fact, there's enough there to do quite a few other jobs. Just my brush, there's a few extra bits here at the side that I didn't want. I'm just tapping it just to get rid of any surplus. It's coated quite thickly there. Right, so we'll just pop this back in the tub. Get that out of the way. So I don't know what part of the world you are in, but this is supposed to be summer in the UK, and we're not really getting very great weather for our summer. But then again, that means it's more crafting weather, so hey. Silver linings and all that. Now I'm heating up my heat tool, and wait till it's a bit warmer before I offer it, because I'm going to bring my silicone mat down to protect my work surface a bit. And just wait again to heat up. If you offer it to the card while it's still cool, it warps the paper. Okay, so I've got my heat tool nice and hot, and we'll just melt. see it? Do you know that wows me every single time? And that's it, melted. And then it's just a wee bit of sponging and a little bit more stamping. Ouch. I tried to shake that off and I banged my hand on the chair. It's sore. Ouch. Right, and then Night of Navy is my colour today. You could do this with any colour, to be honest. So, really not a lot of sponge in here, just... Don't worry about your stamp, your embossing colouring just now. It'll all look a bit dull just now, but we'll sort that in a minute. So just a sort of halo of dark around your lighthouse. I'm just going to do a bit of this because it kind of makes it look as if the sea's rolling, or do you know, it's a bit stormy out there. So I'm not doing the whole, do you know what, you could shade the whole picture with the sponge and you could do the whole one, but that's not my intention in this wee picture. I'll just pop that out the way just now, and then I'm going to bring in my birds. Now they were on the stamp box, they were here a minute ago. Where have you gone, birdies? Oh, dear me. That'll be my block hitting the floor, bear with me. A big one is it? If I had landed on my foot it would have been a sore one. It didn't, thankfully. Right, so we're going to put some birds in as well, so let's ink them up. A few weeks ago I was doing a picture with a lady in class and I managed to put the birds upside down. So anyway, so we're just going to have these birds flying across our picture. Just about there. Okay, so that's all the stamping in this picture. Then I'm just going to get a bit of kitchen roll. I've got a bit here, I'll just tear a bit off. Doesn't want to tear, oh, it's one of these strong ones. Here we go, just want a bit on the end of my finger and just go over your embossing. And because that basically is plastic and it resists the ink, you soon polish the ink off. Oops, that's not good. Give them a wee shine up. Very good, Janice. Great. So look at the effect there. So the birds are flying around the back of the lighthouse now instead of across the front of it. There's a bit of a storm going on here. Do you not think it's like a bit of a dark and stormy night? And just by doing a bit of this sort of, it kind of gives a hint of sea spray. A stormy sea. Just clean up your white. There you go. Right, so then I'm going to layer this on. I do this technique a lot, I love it. Now, my desk is in its usual mess. Here we go. So we'll get this layered up. And if I haven't told you already, that is multi-purpose glue, and I decant it into these wee tiny bottles with the metal. But I do love my multi-purpose glue, and it works really well from those bottles. I find that I just get a better and more even coverage, and I don't use too much, and it lasts a lot longer that way. There we go. I'm going to get rid of this. That's it. So what do you think? I like that. And I'm going to pop this on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop some dimensionals on this side, but just put a bit of glue on that side. So some glue sort of there. And where did I put my dimensionals? Don't tell me I put them away. That wouldn't be like me. Oh, I did. Oh well, I'm impressed. Okay. So who's already ordered the Sail Away set? I know a lot of demonstrators have already got it. I'm just taking a wee bit longer to get to that part of it. I've been doing the Good Morning Magnolia, and I've done the birds. What are they called? Best birds, or oh no, free. Free as a bird. Right, and then I'm going to pop this just above the knot to make it straightish. Yeah, that's not straight. There we go. What do you think? I'm liking it. I wanted to show you that paper, and I thought I'll just share my little bit of playtime as well. What do you think? Have you got any ideas that could make this better? Can you do something similar? I'm not quite sure what I'll do with this. It'll go on another. It just wasn't the right size for this card, but I'll back it onto something else and make another card with it. But for the moment, there you go, a nautical card. But I will be buying the Sail Away stamp set, so I will be coming back with soon to show you some new techniques with it. Anyway, let me know what you think. And also, can you subscribe and can you share this video with anyone you think that might want to have a look? I'm trying my hardest. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers before this year's out. Can you help me by sharing and letting other people know? There will be other people that quite like my style. There'll be loads of people who hate it, but there will be people who like to watch what I do. Okay, thanks very much for putting up with me, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.